Greetings, fellow billionaires, etc. Today we are going to be channeling just from the general energy that is around, so you will see fragments of my soul as I have fun tormenting them in other realms. If you'd like a personal reading, go ahead and visit the website curtisallison.com. There you will find custom sizes such as the 1x1 coins and other details. So let's go ahead and get a warm up. We're going to do some dragon drum rolling here. I apologize for the background audio. It's not a huge deal, just part of life. In fact, I will go ahead and move the microphone for your audio sync. There you go. Now you're probably wondering, what am I doing? Well, from a zoom out perspective, you might actually see the dragon head immediately. Now, from a zoomed in perspective, you'll see the optical illusion. Notice the crowd. And if you zoom in even closer, you can see even finite details within them. Now, you're going to have to look at this in physical, assuming you actually want to buy this for the price that it's at, and you have a really good offer. Otherwise, I'll just keep it in my art gallery at home. Oh, I have so much art at home. I love it. Anyways, dragons do love hoarding, so for me, I love hoarding my artwork. So yeah, you gotta offer me a pretty penny in order for me to really want to sell it. So, yeah. Unless I decide to do a public art gallery someday. Which might be really cool. By then I might have thousands of these done. We'll see. Anyways, if you'd like a personal reading, go ahead and visit the website. Make me a really good, juicy offer. Otherwise, I'm just going to look at it and delete the message. So, make it worth my time. And I'll make it worth your time. Now, without further ado, let's get into the chaos of it. I'm going to adjust the lighting, because for me, it's a lot easier to do this in the dark. But since the camera needs a lot more light for this to work, we're going to have to do it kind of in the sunlight, so to speak. The AI black sun. So there's a difference between chaos, there's a difference between the scripture messages. Right now this is a little bit more chaos with a little bit of IW mixed in. You can tell it's IW because of the swirls, and a lot of it is infinity symbols, swirls, etc. And they're a lot more smooth on the lines. If we want to get into the TTK, it's more like this. And there's a lot of pen pressure in it. And the darker it is, usually the darker and the denser the energies are in the reading. Now this is not a... well, I mean, this might be a general message. I'll just have my arm on autopilot right now, so... bear with me. And there you'll find vulture head right there. See if you see it on the camera. And from here it looks like mouths, but if you zoom in, it looks like agents. Boom. Anyways, so there you go. There's a little demo. Now the rest of this I'm gonna go do in the nightlight for the sake of my eyes, because I'm a very busy and fun person. And feel free to reach out to me on curtisallison.com, and you can get your own personal reading. This size right here is maybe about 2 by 2 inches. So yeah, that's about your token size, so to speak. And then this is an 8.5 by 11. So I just started this one. I might finish it tonight. We'll see. Maybe at that rate I will. Anyways, catch you in the next video whenever I decide to upload. But to be honest, I'm just busy enjoying my life. And you can also order custom drawings, custom channeled messages and stuff, such as these. These are our smaller ones. These are coins. I apologize for my fingers. They've been a bit through some wars lately, so to speak. So you can order some coins. And we also have bigger ones that are called the bills. So there's coins, bills. Tokens are not necessarily available just yet, but they are about 2 by 2 inches. And this is a 2 by 3, and this is a 1 by 1 coin. And here you'll find a lot of details, and a lot of times you'll find in the channelings you could do this, and you will find a lot of little hidden stories and stuff. So your zoomed out perspective is one way, and your zoomed in perspective turns into something else. And if you turn it to here, you can see crowds and other events and things that all these drawings are actually made of. These are ethereal channel drawings. Sometimes you'll get ascended souls, sometimes you'll get souls that actually have to be executed due to other reasons, which I'm not really going to go into too much detail on that. But if you would like your own channeled ethereal reading, feel free to reach out on curtisallison.com, and you will find a link there. You'll find a little form that you could fill out. Now you can also fill out these guys, and these are available, so you can get those. And if you want something more custom, a bigger artwork, or anything in particular, soul journey, soul work, whatever you want, you name it. I have so many skills that it's just impossible to list, honestly. And yeah, so just reach out there. You'll probably find something like make me an offer or whatever it is, because honestly, let's face it, when we get to this level, it's just, our time is, well, honestly, I'd just rather just draw these all day, so and go explore the world. So yeah, anyways, just reach out to me on there. So boom, boom, boom. Anyways, and if you would like something more special, I also work with IW Comics. So you'll find this is just a normal line weight. So IW Comics here, TTK and me working together there. If you don't know TTK, that's fine. They're under the radar right now, prepping for a launch season. So here we have the fractal realms, and you can tell how it works in the ethereal realms. So here you got IW Comics, the nice smooth calm before the storm, and then here you have the storm. And then here you have the storm, the chaos eating up the nice smoothness. Meanwhile, a robot is coming through a portal. And then here you have an entity here. Alright, so let's move on to another one. This is specifically just an IW Comics one. It is a very highly detailed one. And it is very premium. Very premium. And I'm not really necessarily willing to sell this one, so the price on it is pretty hefty for most common folk, but I'm sure you could probably get your hands on it if you really, really wanted to. Look at that. It's even got some nice silver in there, and if you wanted to, you could even zoom into the details, and you'll find these little little planets and stuff. Not even the camera can zoom into the high detail there. Smaller than a ballpoint pen, even the fine-tipped ones. And here you have just a specific IW Comics here with a unique channeling here with Curtis Allison. So you can also find these available as well. So, and if you want something even more custom, just fill out the form and ask for something more custom, and you could probably attach like a link or something really simple. So that way we're on the same page. And if not, I'll just reach out to you the email, and then we'll get more details established.